Tax Stats Club 2627 for members of Accountants Therapy kicks off the day with none other than Robin Milstead at 10 o'clock. She's going to be talking us through how you can speed up your self-assessment processes, things to look out for the year ahead, and what we can all do as practice owners in making things run a bit more smoothly in our tax department. Now, if you're wondering what the Tax Stats Club is all about, essentially once a month, we, as members of Accountants Therapy, are going to gather together, have a little bit of a session with Robin and myself and guests talking about the topic of the month. So we'll go through those in a minute. And then we're going to break off into small rooms and we're going to talk to one another about where we are with our tax stats. We're going to keep progress of our practices throughout the year. We're going to encourage one another, give peer support, and ultimately have that great community spirit that Accountant Therapy is all about, where we are going to find ways to improve our self-assessment systems, because this is the first year where we have not only got the VAT juggle, tax return juggle, accounts juggle, we've also got MTD. And I think that is a really important point this year, is we need that extra support as a community for one another to make sure we're all accountable for where we are with our tax stats. And if I'm honest, I love doing it. I do mine every single month. I look at where I was in the previous year. Do I need to chase more people in? And this is a great session to have every month to go through where you are in your practice. So first off, we have got the Speed Up Self-Assessment, which is all about Robin talking to us today about how you can improve your systems in speeding up your practice, basically with collecting the data, getting it processed, getting it done, get it out, get it billed, get paid. Next up, we're going to talk about in April our sort of targets. So everyone will be coming prepared to that with their targets and what they want to achieve over the next sort of 6 months, which will be going up to the Christmas period, and where they want to be, what they want to do. And then we're going to be reassessing how those targets are being hit throughout the year. When we come to the May session on the 8th, it will be just checking up on how everyone's doing. How did that first comms session go? How did your reaction from clients go with sending out the initial letters, and where you're at with your tax stats, how you're getting on compared to the previous month, where you were compared to last year. If you've got that information, have a little chat. And then we're going to talk about MTD a little bit to see where everybody is, because I think that's important to do. Next up in June on the 19th, we're going to be talking about P11Ds and coming up to that first 3-month chase, what we should all be doing to make things run a bit smoother, chasing in the info, get ready for the summer break. In July, on the 10th, we're going to be talking about our Q1 reflection, where everybody's at, how things are going, what do they need to improve on. And again, this is all peer support. This is not saying this is what you should be doing. This is saying this is where I'm at. This is how I'm finding things. Has anyone got any ideas for how I can change things to make things run smoothly? Then we've got 14th of August is our Midsummer Easy Wins. So a quick reminder, sometimes we can get rid of the really easy tax returns in the summer when things are a little bit quiet, summer holidays are on, we can get those out the door. 11th of September, the kids are back. So we're coming up to the run up to the Christmas break now. Really need to think about where things are, what we're doing, what your processes are going to be. Are you going to start sending reminders now as like, this is the final day that I can receive the info? And then home stretch. So this starts in October on the 9th. We're going to do our Q2 reflection, touch on MTD, what's working, what's not, go through that. 13th of November, we're going to talk again about the find reminders. And again, all the way through this, we're going to be doing our tax stats. We're going to come prepared, all of us, to that session, hopefully with the information to say where you're at, how things are going, what you want to improve on, and then have those breakaway sessions to support one another. 11th of December, last few weeks before the festive break, we're going to talk about prioritize and protect. And what we mean by protect is what you should be doing to protect you and your practice from people turning up late, making things really difficult for you, and giving everyone that motivation and support that sometimes people need. I know I need it sometimes. I need that confidence boost to say, no, Tom, you've got this, hold your ground. And that's really helpful. Then we switch things up in January. It's the final month for tax returns. We've got a lot to get through. That's when we move into our what we were calling the Poets' Day in 2026. We're going to do every Friday from 4 till 5. It's just catching up with one another. How are we getting on? Bit of support. I know every Friday in January this year, I cracked open a beer and just had a chat with everybody. And it was a really nice way to end the week and talk about where I was at, how things were going, get a bit of support from everybody. And the final one is on January the 29th, which will be at 4 till 5. And it might be that if everybody's finished, we might stay on and have a few drinks over video call. So again, guys, this kicks off the day. It's for members of Accountants Therapy. There's no extra cost. You can go to as many of the sessions as you like. You can track your tax stats if you want. If you just want to dip in and see how everyone's getting on and have a little chat, you're more than welcome to. But this is mainly focused at those practice owners that want that peer support from other practice owners to talk about where they're at with their tax stats, get some advice lean on one another, get that support, and hopefully smash through our 25-26 tax returns well in advance of the deadline. If you've got any questions, guys, send me or Robin an email. It's tom@accountantstherapy.co.uk and Robin, ROBYN, @accountantstherapy.co.uk, or just pop a message into the WhatsApp chat and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.